Welcome everybody to my favourite vacation spot in Victoria. Welcome to Wilsons Prom National Park, 223 kilometres from Melbourne. This is just an absolute gem. So we have just to the left of me, we have the big drift. We'll take you into the car park, but I'm going to show you all the really good hikes to go on, and I'm not going to go into detail with the hikes because you need to see that for yourself. I don't want to unveil any of that for you. But the drive up here, we've done a different drive up here. It's a drive that not many people take. Everyone sort of comes through Leongatha, you know what I mean? But this way, we're going to go around the back way. We're going to go through like Inverloch, past Phillip Island, down to Walkerville South Beach. We'll show you all of this, and you'll see what an absolute beautiful vacation this is. You can probably take 3 or 4 days to get here. Welcome to Wilsons Prom. The journey can start here at Phillip Island, which is 142 kilometres southeast of Melbourne. This can be a vacation on its own for a week, or you could stay here a night. About 40 minutes from Phillip Island, or 146 kilometres from Melbourne, lies Inverloch, a real beautiful coastal town in South Gippsland, and it's famous for surfing, fishing, paddleboarding and windsurfing. Another great place to stay. Heading into Tarwin Lower, you turn left onto Walkerville Road. You take this road and it'll take you up past the beautiful wind farms before you get to Walkerville South Road. Here you will turn right, as you will see, and you're driving down the Walkerville South Beach. Is absolutely splendid. A very secluded, private beach that not many people actually know about. This is a real beautiful find. You do a U-turn as you just go through the entrance. You will come to the big drift. Okay, this is actually a camping ground, as you can see behind me, but this is phenomenal. These are sand dunes. Now, there's about a 2k hike to get to the sand dunes. The last 100 metres is heavy, okay? I'm going to warn you, it's heavy, but wow. Have a look now. You can see what you're faced with as I'm talking here. This is one hike not to miss. On the way to Tidal River from the entrance, Tidal River is about 30 kilometres. But on the way, you come to all of these beautiful spots and a lot of hikes on the way. This is a ripper. So this Tidal River car park, there's a beautiful hike that winds up this mountain, and it's called Tongue Point. As you're seeing the pictures now, Tongue Point's a beautiful hike. Not an overly strenuous hike, but a very good hike indeed. And you'll know it by the bridge. So if we pan back here, there's just this little bridge. You cross this bridge and you'll come to Tidal River car park. And remember, have a lot of water. And there is no use of drones, as this is a national park, so drones are banned here. So that's why I'm not showing you any aerial footage. 3 kilometres towards Tidal River, you will find another access point to Tongue Point called Derby Saddle. This also takes you through Sparks Lookout. Just before you drive into Tidal River, there's a sign that says Mount Oberon, and it'll take you up a hill. When you get up the hill, you'll get to this section here, and this is where a lot of really cool hikes are. So just to my right, your left, is Sealer's Cove. It's closed at the moment. It's like 9.5 kilometres one way, but it's a beautiful hike, as you're seeing here. And down this way, there's a lot of 2 and 3 day hikes. You know, you can go down to Telegraph Saddle, and you can actually go from Oberon to Sealer's Cove. That's probably about a 2 or 3 day hike, but absolutely fantastic. Okay, and just on the other side of the Sealer's Cove hike is the Mount Oberon walk. Now, this is a 3.9 kilometre return, okay? It is quite steep, and then when you get to the top, once you get to the radio towers, then you've got to climb up, you know, a meander of stairs to get to the top. And yeah, like today, it's extremely windy up there. You can feel it knocking you about. But it's a beautiful hike. It's the highest point in Wilsons Prom. So come and enjoy. Welcome to Tidal River. This is the central system of Wilsons Promontory. So there's camping grounds here. Behind me is a general store. That's the temporary visitor centre. They're building a really beautiful visitor centre over here. Also, there's loops to a lot of walks here. Norman Beach is just over here. Not an extremely hard walk, but it's a beautiful walk around. So it's absolutely, and if you're going to book here, you've got to book really early to get in here because there's not a lot of spots here. So really, yeah, get in and book early to stay here. But a beautiful, beautiful spot. And this, of course, is the Tidal River footbridge coming out of the back of the campsite. We cross Tidal River, of course. But when we go across here, this path winds us to a beautiful lookout on the corner. And over the other side of this is where you overlook Squeaky Beach. Absolutely phenomenal. Probably the most famous beach in Wilsons Prom is Squeaky Beach. Beautiful beach, as you're about to see in a moment. Within sort of 2 kilometres of Tidal River. So we're about 28 kilometres in from the entrance, okay? So you will see it, as you're coming in, you'll see it on your right. If you're coming out of Tidal River, it'll be on your left. Okay, so let's have a look at Squeaky Beach. Just 2 kilometres from Squeaky Beach lies this beautiful hidden spot, Whiskey Bay. A very small, secluded beach, a really lovely place to watch the sun go down. So yeah, pop in and have a look if you just want to get away from all the busyness, all the people. Okay, another beautiful stay in Wilsons Prom. Let's try and summarise. I've been here a number of times. You need to come here twice. So I think in winter is a really good time to do the hikes, but in summer is great to spend time at the beaches and so forth. It all depends on what your pleasure is. How long? I think if you're a real full-on camper and you love your camping and stuff like that, I think maybe a week would be great, because if you do like 2 or 3 day hikes, that would be good. If you want to come down here for the day hikes, all the hikes that I've outlined in this video are great to do. So you'd probably need about 3 days. Sealers Cove has actually been closed for 5 years. Now, talking with the information, the park info yesterday, they told me that it's bound to open in October or November. We're in 2026. So you make sure you do that one, because that is my favourite hike in Wilsons Prom. Okay, we stayed in Foley's Road in between Yannicky and the gate. It was called the Black Cockatoo Cottages. Very, very handy to stay. Now, it's good to bring your own food. There is a supermarket in Yannicky. There's nowhere really to go out and eat, so you've got to really be self-sufficient food-wise. Now, the Derby River to Tongue Point hike, we just did the Sparks Lookout walk, which is absolutely fantastic. From my experience today, I would actually do Tongue Point from Derby Saddle, not the Derby River. Anyway, Wilsons Prom never ever disappoints. There's Agnes Falls, which are about 40 minutes, sort of up near Foster. Absolutely beautiful. And all the other locations like Walkerville Beach that I pointed out at the start of the video, really worth your while coming down here. Like I said, you're not just going to come down here once, you need to come down here multiple times. So, sayonara.